This is an oracle and tarot forecast, and there's one for each star sign. And we're having a look at the key elements that are being brought in by the July 12th eclipse. You will have heard me say before, eclipses are game changers. For this eclipse, I sort of got a downloaded message. There are rogue elements coming in. The universe sort of lets us coast along, brings in a few things to challenge us or make us grow along the way. But every 6 months or so, it brings in a rogue element to shake things up a bit, especially if one has gotten stuck in a particular rut and you're not seeing your way out of it. These are the shake-ups, things that wake you up, that show you things you should be paying attention to, that bring people, situations into your life that are a little bit of a shake-up. It can be a good shake-up, but sometimes it can be a little bit of a trip-up as well. We'll just have to see for each star sign what exactly is coming up. All right, Taurus, so your tea leaf fortune-telling cards that you get is the wishbone, the cup, and the ant. Your romance angel card is separation. Your tarot card is 9 of water. And your oracle card is clear out the old. It's an interesting mix of cards here, yet even though the message seems to be at opposite poles or opposite ends, it's consistent right throughout your cards. Because the wishbone says a wish is granted, the cup says you should accept valid criticism, and the ant says work, achievement, success. Your romance card speaks about separation. Your tarot card speaks about wishes fulfilled, as well as saying no to that which no longer fulfills you. Your oracle card speaks about letting go of that which no longer fulfills you. It speaks about being clear with yourself and honest with yourself and realizing something no longer suits you and it's time for it to move out of your life. Clearing that out of your life which no longer suits you. I think with eclipses, they can tend to, and you will have heard me say this in the other readings and before, they tend to shine a spotlight on something that needs attention, something which possibly sort of hovered in the shadows before. You circumnavigated it, you weren't ready to deal with it. The time wasn't right. Timing is everything in the end. And now that eclipse kind of shines a light on it. I feel it's relationship orientated. I feel the wishes granted in the material field. I think this is the sort of antithesis, the polar opposite of this story. I think in a relationship sense, something comes to an end. And it's you who ultimately makes that decision. I don't see cards here which talk about heartache or heartbreak or, 10 of swords, 3 of swords, any of those kind of cards. I don't see it in the fortune-telling cards either. It's more a case of, I think, career-wise, you strike it not lucky. Luck is not the word here. It's hard work, it was persistent. That work, achievement, success says as much. And a wish is granted in that sphere. Where relationships are concerned, there's 2 sort of scenarios. If you're in a relationship which is definitely not going to be ending, some aspect of it, some long-held story, you finally decide you've had enough of. And the eclipse kind of pushes the situation to that, and you decide you no longer want that to be part of the relationship. And you deal with it, it moves out. It doesn't feel easy at all. The energy coming through doesn't feel easy. But I think because there's wish fulfillment in this reading, it ultimately fulfills a wish. For those of you that are in relationships that you perhaps know, sort of deep in your heart knew you weren't doing what the relationship was taking you in a direction you didn't want to go. It was pushing you in directions that didn't suit you. It was changing your life in ways that weren't true to who you are. It's finally going to come to that push with this eclipse, and you're actually going to decide to move out of it and move on to things which are better for you, or just move out altogether so that you can start anew, have a fresh start where relationships are concerned. Right, Taurus, that is your reading. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you would like a personal private reading, I'm just going to repeat again, or that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. You can either email, or go to the website and book or purchase a reading. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And also to those of you that are sharing my videos, a very, very special thank you. I truly appreciate it.